Gaethje.
A good inside leg kick by Tony as well, both at the same time.
Oh, man, look at that left hook. Another one. That left hook is
set there, almost paid for it.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man. Stung him with that left hand. Oh, my goodness. Right hand and a left hand. Look at this. Tony's like, come on, let's keep going. Oh, good God. How is he taking these shots?
Tony with a nice 1-2. Gaethje returns fire.
And you watch when he goes back to his corner. You will not see heavy breathing.
and not allow the pressure to overwhelm him.
See? Oh, he cleaned him right there. Oh,
Beautiful counter. Yeah.
Oh, he stung him. He hurt him with that right hand. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is crazy. Oh, beautiful. Oh, my goodness.
Gaethje continues to land. Ferguson doesn't even wobble.
He throws every part of himself into that left hook.
Oh, my goodness.
Another left hand doesn't miss for Gaethje.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him. He's in trouble here.
Gaethje smelling blood in the water
Oh,
here.
my
It's the legs. It's the legs, right? He beat up his legs. All those strikes up top.
Man, he hurt him with that low kick.
Let's go.
Clock working against Ferguson here. Right hand over the top for
All those
Gaethje.
leg kicks, it's not. Oh my goodness.
What a combination, all set up by the jab.
Oh my goodness.
A 1-2 backs up Ferguson.
It is going to be one of the reasons why they don't want to go crazy.
He's look how calm he is.
No, he would just go crazy here and start giving and taking. Giving them one.
No, I don't think so either. And he's getting punched.
And then he's getting beat up bad,
He's
man.
getting punched. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
How many shots can one human being take?
Those punches fresh. And now he's taking them beating up.
He checked it again.
Every kick he's checked.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt real bad.
Oh, he's hurt bad. They're going to stop the fight.
That's it. Justin Gaethje stops Tony Ferguson in round 5. He's the UFC's interim lightweight champion.
I mean, that is the most amazing performance of Justin Gaethje's career.
Spectacular.
Justin Gaethje gets it done. A plus 180 underdog coming in tonight.
Wow. Justin goes to hug Tony. Tony just pushed him away.
At 3 minutes, 39 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and new interim UFC lightweight champion, Justin the Hardline Gaethje. Khabib is the best in the world. He's 28-0, and there's no other challenge I want right now. I want to fight him.
I'm a violent motherfucker. I'm the most violent lightweight on this planet, and I will prove that.
No,
That's
you're
it. You're gonna
speaking
find
to
out.
the most violent
You're
lightweight
gonna
on the
find
planet.
out.
Trust me.
It's gonna be a march to deep water, baby, and you ain't not gonna last. You cannot swim in this water.
Justin Gaethje's a monster. Justin Gaethje is a monster. He's a monster. He's a terrifying individual. He is, I mean, in a sport that's violent, it's an inherently violent sport, he stands out as the most violent. You know how crazy that is? You watch how that motherfucker attacks people. There's a reckless abandon to his calculated wildness that is it's terrifying. He's something special.
You have to be humble.
And we are underway. This fight clock brought to you by Modelo Especial Brew with a fighting spirit. Oh! Massive right from Nurmagomedov! And a knee from McGregor now!
Nasty right hand.
Wow!
And that's the problem with takedowns is they gain the respect of the striking. Your striking gets better if you force takedowns because you're thinking about the shot. And now the shot's set up from the overhand. Back and forth, and that's what's made Nurmagomedov.
Oh, big right hands landing from Nurmagomedov, who came into this fight unquestionably in the best shape of his life.
Connor's talking to him. I can't hear what he's saying, but he's getting tagged.
Oh, that's Khabib talking.
Oh, he's getting lit up. Connor's in serious trouble.
Oh, massive ground strikes here. Herb watching closely.
Khabib is trying to smash his face. Back mouth.
There's the choke.
He's got it. It's under the neck.
There it is.
Nope, it's on the chin.
There's the tap. Still undisputed. Khabib Nurmagomedov has finished Conor McGregor tonight.
Look at him. Look at him screaming at the corner. He's screaming at Dylan Dennis. Look at him. Oh,
And now Khabib jumps the fence.
No.
Whoa! No! And he's going right at Dylan Dennis. Mayhem! Oh, no. Total chaos here. It looks like UFC security has corralled Khabib Nurmagomedov. Oh! And now one of Nurmagomedov's teammates throws a right hand at Conor. All hell has broken loose.
This is not something we're going to like, nothing we're going to condone. It's not something we want to promote. This is not professionalism, but it is the fight game to an extent.
This is horrible.
It can get nasty.
This is the nastiest I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is not how you want it to
this is
be in this sport.
horrible.
This is not how we want to represent
Khabib
ourselves.
jumping out of the octagon like that and attacking someone in the crowd. I mean, that is so stupid.
You got Khabib.
Nurmagomedov.
Where's he from, Siberia? They posted this fool wrestling a grizzly bear at 6. What the fuck you gonna do? While I was playing grab ass with the girls in the playground, this fool's wrestling bears.
No doubt.
How can he compete?
With that head.
Bro, he smashed everybody. There's never been a guy like him. That guy made it to undefeated as a world champion. He's the greatest of all time. You're dealing with a totally different kind of human being. Those people from Dagestan are just so hard. It's just a hard part of the world. They're made of hardier stuff. You know what I mean? It's just like they have to deal with way more.
There's the tap! Khabib Nurmagomedov, 28-0!
Incredible. Absolutely incredible the way he dominates people.
And still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle
I want to say thank you for my father. MMA is number one thing, is respect. MMA is not all about trash talking. You know, this is what we show with Dustin Poirier and his great team.
When my dad with me, I have always new belt. Everything is good.
All right, Justin. Well, this is at the Dominance MMA Management press conference. It's a little bit of a unique deal. You are saying that you're fighting Khabib like it's a done deal. You're like, when I fight Khabib, you're talking about it like the fight's done. Do you know something we don't?
I got the best manager in the world. What else do I need to know? I'm on the same timeline right now as the best man in the world and coming off 3 huge knockouts. No one's ever finished Cowboy Cerrone. I knocked him out in the first round. Edson Barboza knocked him out first round out cold. I don't know what I have to do, but I'm going to keep doing it. I want to be the best in the world. I got to fight Khabib. I got to find a way for that to happen. So I'm going to keep saying I want to fight Khabib. When I think of Khabib, the only thought is he's going to break me. He's going to make me quit. And so I get up and I work harder and longer than I would have if I didn't think that. So, I'm different than most. A lot of guys are going to tell you that they're unbeatable, infallible. He believes he's unbeatable and infallible, and that's one of the biggest mistakes you can make in this sport. He hasn't fought somebody that's wrestled their whole life. He hasn't fought somebody that's worked as hard or as long as he has. And we're the same age. I started at 4 years old. There's no possible way he's been doing this while preparing for this longer than me. The way I'm going to beat him is by putting him to sleep, taking his body and taking consciousness away from his body. That's how I win this fight. Neither one of us are going to quit. Neither one of us are going to give up. Again, we've both been training our whole lives. We both will give our lives for this opportunity. And as shallow as that might sound, we live for something, and it's for this. And we've been preparing our whole life for this. So it's who we are, it's what we do, and it's going to be a great fight. And I'll be damned. I ain't going out like no punk. I can promise you that. I'm going to represent the United States of America. I'm going to represent my family, and I'm going to represent myself to the fullest when I step into the octagon.
Здесь пацаны очень короткие, у нас очень близкие отношения. Конечно, перебиваю и сосредоточиться, тем более, если я буду сейчас говорить себе с каменным лицом, говорить, что мне ничего не мешает, это, конечно, будет неправильно. Это, конечно, не мешает. Я думаю, не знаю, посмотрим, как вот эти чувства меня выведут на другой уровень, я стану еще сильнее. Любые испытания, они вас могут пересломать и сделать сильнее, а это мы посмотрим со временем, увидим, что вообще получится из этого.
Gaethje broke down his fight with Khabib, and he simply said, I got to keep my back off the fence. Everything Khabib does, every shot in wrestling he does in the open is designed to push you into the fence, and every takedown he gets is up against the cage. If I use footwork, I can keep myself out of those positions. If I can punch him 3 times, I can compromise him. If I can kick him 8 times, he will be compromised. Now, 8 is a lot of kicks, 3 is not a whole lot of punches, but that assessment is spot on. Understanding what you need to do and then going out and being able to do it are 2 different things. I mean, Khabib could turn this right around on Gaethje and go, well, he's going to use footwork. I need to slow him down a little bit. Needs to kick me 8 times to compromise me, so I need to be ready to check kicks. And he thinks he can punch me 3 times, I got to keep my hands up. I mean, right, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, and it goes both ways. But the mere fact that Gaethje has identified correctly that Khabib's takedowns come and only come once he pushes you up against the fence is a very good sign. I've seen so many guys go to the fence with Khabib and start worrying about positioning as opposed to worrying about getting their ass off the fence. He has very clear marching orders at this point. He has Khabib. He's studied Khabib. He respects Khabib. He understands Khabib. Will he be ready for Khabib? That's between those 2 guys.
Danny, you're going back to Fight Island. Tell me everything about what's going on with Fight Island and the UFC's return.
Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to Yas Island, Abu Dhabi, Fight Island. So the last fight, as you all know, is Khabib versus Justin Gaethje, and we just signed Michael Chandler. He will be there for that fight. He will be training. He will be cutting weight. and he will weigh in case anything happens to Khabib or Justin. So we're excited about that. Great kid, and he is now part of the UFC family.
Just to get you, we had your coach, Trevor Whitman, on our live show at the weigh-in. We were talking about, obviously, the processes over the last 24 hours. Wasn't a hard cut, nice and easy for you, but just talk us through those last 24 hours.
I mean, it sucks. There's no doubt about it, but I control everything. I control what I think, how I feel, and so I went in and I know what is on the other side of that weight cut, and that's a chance to beat the best in the world, so it was not a problem in that regard to feel that specifically tomorrow.
Just finally, for the fans watching in the UK, for us, 7 p.m. main card gets underway on BT Sport box office. Give us your final thoughts. What can they expect?
Enjoy the carnage. I go in there, I create damage. There's going to be a hell of a fight on the other side of that curtain tomorrow night.
It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of Denver, Colorado, by way of Sanford, Arizona, USA, presenting the interim UFC Lightweight Champion, the challenger, Justin the Highlights Gaethje! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
Okay, fellas, going over the rules in the back. There were no final questions from you, Blue. There were no final questions from you, Red. You've already touched gloves. Come out ready to fight.
Talk to me, DC.
Big fight field, man, in Abu Dhabi. Everyone knows it's the toughest fight, the best fight at 155 pounds, and we are finally here. We will see who is the champion. Can Justin Gaethje get it done, or does Khabib remain the champ and the dominant force in the division?
Khabib in his usual role as betting favorite, -315. Justin Gaethje is +250. Gaethje is in blue with the gold trim. Khabib is in the black and gold.
Nurmagomedov has a fantastic jab, man. That pace and pressure of Khabib is what separates him from most guys.
Right hand lands for Gaethje.
Justin needs to tighten it up with that pressure, man. Look at the pressure Khabib puts on you. The whole time he's got Justin on his heels. He's not allowing Justin to take it to the offense.
Looked like a pretty big knee there, if I'm not mistaken.
Look at the pressure that Khabib is putting on Gaethje right now.
And that left hand a moment ago drew a smile out of Gaethje. Oh, now another body kick. Nurmagomedov feels a flying knee, so not necessarily with a point to prove, but this is a well-rounded mixed martial art.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, nice body shot. The left hook up top of Gaethje. Khabib eats it without issue.
Yeah, but that one needs to get respect, right? Every time Justin hits people with that, he gets respect. Right now, Khabib's still walking it down. Like people that Gaethje, they can keep landing those. That'll get some respect.
Right hand over the top partially lands for Gaethje. And again, that front kick of Nurmagomedov. The counter left from Gaethje lands it well with that front kick.
Oh, beautiful takedown by Nurmagomedov. He gets the back. Wow. He's going to go right back to the same position. Oh, he's going triangle here. Taking the triangle into the armbar. Oh, triangle choke by Nurmagomedov. Khabib with the beautiful triangle choke finish. I mean, you never know what he's going to pull out next. Justin Gaethje tapped a long time ago. Rev didn't jump in and he went to sleep. But wow.
Declaring the winner by technical submission due to a triangle choke, and still undefeated, and the UFC undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Khabib, the Eagle, Nurmagomedov.
Today, I want to say it was my last fight. And no way I'm going to come here without my father.
Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed UFC lightweight champion, Khabib Nurmagomedov. And we step over here and talk to another one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, all class for sticking around, Justin Gaethje. Obviously, a lot to digest, but your thoughts on the fight as long as it lasted, my man?
Man, I felt alive. That's why I step in here, man. I asked my coaches if they're ready to feel alive every time I step in here. And, you know, again, adrenaline, endorphins, released. It's a great feeling, man, but the only reason I stuck here is to give this man praises.
Well, this division does not have a champion as Khabib steps away, and there's a good chance that your next fight is going to be for a belt. As you look ahead to 2021, how soon would you like to spin this thing forward?
I fight for a living. You know, the best thing about getting choked out is, you know, there's nothing really consequential to your health. Right. Especially long-term health. That's what I'm always looking out for. I said I have 5 wars left, and I haven't had one since I said that, so I'm ready for the next one whenever.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, there he is, Justin Gaethje.
Justin, thank you so much for joining us post-fight. It felt that the pace was incredibly quick in there. Can you talk us through it? What did it feel like?
Yeah, it felt awesome. I felt alive. That's why I do that, man. That was going to be a hard man to beat, man. With what he was fighting with what he was fighting for. We all fight for something, you know. But you know, it's hard to beat that why. He was fighting for something special. So, you know, I was ready as I'll ever be, and he was great. He was better tonight.
You said something to him when he was led on the floor, obviously very emotional. Talk us through it. What words did you offer him?
I said, I haven't had a chance to tell you that I'm so sorry for your dad's loss, but you just made your father really proud.
And that says a lot about yourself as well, the way that you operate, my man, and it was nice to hear Khabib pay you that compliment as well afterwards, because mixed martial arts is all about respect. I'm sure that's the reason why you got into this as well, and to hear that from the champ, throw that your way.
And, you know, right now it hurts. There's not a lot of people that can make me feel better. You know, this is on me. I need to go home, and you have to deal with this on your own, you know, especially because you step in there alone. I have a lot of comforting voices, and I know that, you know, I made so many people proud just by stepping in there, by being here, by being ready. The preparation that I put in is second to none, and people appreciate that. People that I know, people that I've come across, you know, that's what they're fans of me for. Is for how hard I work and how I carry myself, and you know, I'm just here to make people proud, and on to the next one.
Michael Chandler, talk to me about your week, my friend.
It was an awesome week, phenomenal fight card, and then now a vacant UFC lightweight title. So let's see what happens next.
As the lightweight division moves on without Khabib Nurmagomedov, calling for some forward motion here under 2 minutes to go in the round. There's that left hand. Moments in round 1.
Nothing for you there. You see that?
Ovation for the athletes here in Houston as round 2 gets underway. Chandler working off of that jab early.
Of the world, Charles Dubois Oliveira.
Here we are, Monday morning, hitting the ground running after a tough weekend, a tough loss, falling short. a great opportunity that was, we missed the mark. And that's just the way life is. Sometimes life's going to deal you those kinds of things. Sometimes you're going to encounter scars, bruises. But the scars and the bruises remind them that you're still here. You still got a smile on your face and you're still moving forward with complete disregard to previous failures and future opposition. We don't follow people because of the virtual certainty of success that they will have. We don't follow them into battle because we know that they are going to win. We follow them into battle because of what they have done on the way to the battlefield. And then if they do encounter a setback, if they do suffer loss, if they do publicly get beaten and the masses see it, we follow them because of the way that they pull themselves back up. We follow them because of the way that they trod forward, continue to move forward, continue to hitch their dreams to that shooting star. And that's where I'm at right now. So I just love you guys. Thank you for being on this journey with me. The best is still yet to come. As I said, I will wear that UFC strap before this career is over. It's just a bump in the road. The road back to the title starts today. It already started today. I was in the gym this morning, just like I promised you guys I would be when I promised you on Saturday night. So I love you guys. As always, I'll see you at the top.
I said I have 5 wars left, and I haven't had one since I said that, so I'm ready for the next one whenever.
Michael saw this fight coming together for a while after your last fight, and I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. You're similar styles. You guys are both bangers. When you saw this potential matchup coming up, what was going through your head?
Yeah, I think similar styles and also similar backgrounds, right? Justin won world title outside of the UFC, comes in, kicks the door down, has a fight of the year right away, and immediately becomes one of the top guys. And that was what I wanted to do. Justin Gaethje, my next opponent, essentially laid the blueprint of a guy who came in from outside an organization who was a world champion. So immediately his name was in my mind, him and every single guy inside the top 5. And I think this is a fight that needed to happen. It's a fight that was inevitable, that it was going to happen. I think both of us are cut from the same cloth. Hard-nosed wrestlers. We're going to meet in the center of the octagon. We're going to have a blast. We're going to entertain everybody. Win, lose, or draw. I'm prepared to make a highlight or be made a highlight by the human highlight reel. Either way, it's going to be fun.
This is too nice. You got Gaethje. He's being too nice.
There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say in trash talk whenever you let your fighting do the talking. I mean, we're talking to Justin Gaethje right now.
Number 6, yeah, I'm gonna try to kill that. And not kill is a very harsh word. You know, we got families, but ultimately, I'm gonna tell myself he's gonna try to kill me, so that I can go to the most primal place that exists for a human, and that is fight or flight, life or death. So I'm excited again to fight someone that I don't like. It's been a while. I have no reason not to like you, but something about your face just makes you want to.
And I can't change that. Listen.
Bad,
my face isn't going to be everybody's cup of tea, Justin.
His face,
okay.
His face, Gaethje.
The face.
What about
just his face makes you want to punch you?
Yeah, the little smirk.
Dateline, New York, and man, does it feel good to say that. They all feel big, but this one particularly so. 4 years ago, inside these sacred walls, 3 UFC titles changed hands. Tonight, 2 title rematches, both with heat on them, and one way or another, more UFC history will be made at the Mecca. Joe, it's going to be interesting to see how Michael Chandler responds from that defeat. Says he's cleaned up some things defensively. We'll see how it goes against a very dangerous Justin Gaethje.
Well, he has always been a kill or be killed fighter, and that was on display in the fight with Charles Oliveira. He almost won the title in the first round. It was as close as you can get to a fight being stopped without a big stop. Chandler was not even remotely discouraged, got back to the gym, learned, figured out where the holes were, defensively, back with a vengeance against the most violent man in the division.
If you want to make your way back to the title quickly, you fight a guy like Justin Gaethje.
Fan bases don't come much bigger than this guy's. He is the number 2 ranked lightweight contender, Justin Gaethje, former interim champion.
And John, he's your favorite fighter's favorite fighter.
That's right.
And he's mine too. This dude is tremendous. He is all action. He has unbelievable power. Justin Gaethje he's a ball of fire, man. When you let him go, He just destroys everything in his path. He's so fun. He's so physical. He's so gifted. You can't take him down, so you got to deal with the problems that Justin Gaethje presents on the feet. This guy believes that if he wins tonight, he's going to earn a title shot, and I can't disagree.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live! And now, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, Iron Michael Chandler! And now introducing his opponent, Justin the Hard Rock Gaethje! And when the after begins, a referee in charge, Mike Beltran.
Brittany Palmer getting us started. Chris Pratt checking in. Great to have everybody watching this monumental live event tonight. I'm curious if these people are even going to sit down for this fight. Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler, the door has been locked behind them.
Oh, there goes one. And returns. Oh, they're in the pocket. Oh my goodness. Big shots for Chandler. This may not last. And look at that. Right back out. Gaethje over the top of that right hand.
But Chandler's doing everything so hard. He's got to be careful with the cardio.
Both Gaethje and Chandler are both throwing bombs. Gaethje's in trouble with that one.
Gaethje's chin getting tested early.
Justin's chin is reflected. He has taken some massive shots from Chandler.
Nasty left by Justin.
Chandler didn't appear to land. Gaethje wobbled. Knee to the body from Chandler. Chandler, a couple cuts here already. Big one above the
Chandler got hurt badly.
Chandler back to one over Chandler.
Oh my
After landing several early, right hand over the top, lands flush for Gaethje.
Chandler might be hurt from that right hand. And there's another very hard low kick. It's those leg kicks that seem to...
Justin Gaethje. Desperation. Takedown here from Chandler.
This fight has been everything it was promised to be. And Chandler's had a lot of success also. It's a great fight. But Justin Gaethje, man, no one can stop it.
Oh, significant strike, 75-67 unofficially for Gaethje. To your point, Dan, 0 for 4 on his takedown attempts thus far.
Shots to the body by Chandler. Shots to the body. That's huge. Oh, nice by Justin. Oh, again, chops that leg. Oh my goodness.
Chandler, gotta think his fan base well. Said after round 2, he wanted this fight on the floor.
He's showing that all-American flag he has at home.
That's right. Oh, Chandler rips the body out.
Right hand over top by Gaethje. Oh my goodness, look at this fight.
Chandler's trying to fight the ego of Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje with a cracking right.
Chandler is hurt again. Oh my goodness.
Chandler with the edge unofficially in round 3.
He's got to throw back though. He's short on Duffy. Wow.
What a fight. Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler now connected forever.
That was insane.
And you knew they'd bury the hatchet. A lot of mutual respect between these two athletes. And remarkably, the scorecards will be needed after that great showcase for the UFC's ruthless lightweight division.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Justin the Highlight Gaethje.
Gentlemen, both of you, that was an absolutely incredible fight. Justin, congratulations. As advertised, we knew it was going to be a war. Was there anything about that fight that was surprising to you?
No, fuck no. I knew exactly what that motherfucker was. He is a warrior. We were living in the wrong times, let me tell you. Me and him should have been fighting to death in a fucking Coliseum. That's what should have happened. You know, we're fighting to fight for that belt. The winter of December, I will be fucking stepping in there, and I will be pushing you.
Justin Gaethje, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
This is a violent sport.
In my mind, it's life or death situation. And when you're in that situation, your body releases these chemicals, and you get a feeling. You know, it makes me feel like a dangerous man. And I love that. I love the adrenaline. I love everything that comes with being in a life or death situation. I've found comfortability there. I can't explain to you how or why, and I don't recommend it, but it's a wonderful place.
And obviously, Charles Oliveira going to be taking on Dustin Poirier at the top of that division. How do you handicap that matchup?
I think Charles Oliveira still has some quit deep down in him. Not even deep; it's pretty shallow. I mean, I want Charles Oliveira to show me that he's not a quitter, because nothing has showed me that.
Trying to complete his mission, and Dustin Poirier